At the beaver's balance, deep within the watercolor woods, no single claim enters the ledger until the great scale confirms it. Tonight, 3 beavers have brought 3 stones, each claiming they have the specific weight needed to level the pans. The ledger keeper listens to their claims without argument. She doesn't rely on guesses or complicated procedures to find the answer. To her, an equation asks a single clear question: which values make this sentence true? The balance provides the proof. By testing the stones directly, the scale gives an answer that doesn't rely on guesswork. The first line in the ledger is the equation x plus 5 equals 11. Our candidates are 4, 6, and 8. We test 4 first. Replacing x with 4 gives us 9. Since 9 is lighter than 11, the right pan sinks. The pans are uneven, so the value 4 is false. Next, we try 8. 8 plus 5 is 13. Now the left side is too heavy, and the scale tips the other way. Finally, we test 6.
6 plus 5 is exactly 11. The pans stop moving, perfectly level. In this set, 6 is the only number that results in a true sentence. The keeper writes 6 into the ledger as the solution. The next line is a multiplication problem. 4y equals 24. Our candidate stones are 5, 6, and 7. We substitute 5 for y. 4 groups of 5 is 20. That's less than 24, so the scale tips. We try 7 next. 4 groups of 7 is 28. We've overshot the target, and the scale tips back. When we substitute 6, we get exactly 24. That is exactly what we need for the scale to balance. Substitution works for every operation. It handles multiplication the same way it handles addition, by checking if the final amounts match. The final entry is an inequality. W is greater than 9. We have 3 more candidates, 7, 9, and 12. Testing 7 shows it is not greater than 9, so it fails to clear the threshold. We test 9. Because 9 is exactly equal to 9, it isn't more than 9. The stone bounces off the line. Then we test 12. Since 12 is greater than 9, it easily passes the test. In an inequality, 12 isn't the only winner. Every value past 9 on the number line would also pass this test. Both equations and inequalities are questions about truth. The difference is that an inequality is often answered by a whole crowd of values instead of just one. The ledger is now complete. We found that 6 levels our addition problem, 6 levels the multiplication, and 12 clears the inequality threshold. A solution is any value that makes a mathematical sentence true. Direct substitution settles the truth of any equation. You plug in the candidate, compute the result, and see if the sides are equal. This is the standard that every other method must meet. Long before you learn faster ways to solve for x, you have a foolproof way to prove if an answer is right.